Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke, or Baby Sims on all of my socials, and today we are building a cafe in Windenburg for my save file. We are finally on the community lot section of this little neighborhood, which is the neighborhood with like the lounge, maybe it's a bar actually, I don't know, but there's like a bar lounge thing, cafe, library, and then some houses. It's just underneath where the ancient ruins is, that neighborhood. We are currently on this one, and we are just about done. Actually, I'm way ahead of you guys because I suck at recording. Well, I suck at editing videos. I am great at building and recording. I'm horrible at editing. So I'm currently on the neighborhood that has like the nightclub, and like the one in the lower, it's more modern, has I think a gym, cafe, and a nightclub. Yeah, that neighborhood I'm currently on, and I've already finished 3 lots of that. This neighborhood has been long done. Like, I've been long done this neighborhood for so long. I'm just now getting around to editing it because I have had very busy times, which I know I say every time I take a little break and come back, which I don't even mean to be taking these breaks, by the way. It's just like I upload, and then every single day after that I'm like, oh, I just uploaded yesterday, it's fine if I don't upload today. Then I check and it's like, oh no, that was 3 weeks ago. So yeah, so as you guys know, if you're not new here and you've been watching for a little bit, I'm currently writing a book, so I've been very focused on that. And I also own, well, not really own, but I am working towards having like this kind of small business thing with Etsy and different things I'm selling, which I don't want to tell you about because not yet, at least, because it's not fully set up. But yeah, so I'm writing a book, I'm doing that, and plus my grandmother actually just moved in with us very recently, like last week. She moved in with us, and my mom was recovering from surgery still. It's just been like a whole thing. And actually today my boyfriend got his license. I don't have my license. I'm kind of scared of driving. I'm not really scared of driving, actually. It depends. I'm not scared of my driving. I'm scared of other people's driving. Like, for example, I think I do fine driving, and I have been out driving, and when I used to have my license, I don't have it anymore. Like, when I used to have my learner's permit, I used to go sometimes with my dad or my uncle, and we'd practice driving, but it expired, and yeah. But my worry is not myself driving, because I think I'd be fine. My worry is about people who don't know how to drive, and them, like, crashing into me, because here's a little story time. I used to work at a gas station that was on, like, a main road, and that's a little bit down the road from me. And do you know how many, I only worked there for 10 months. Do you know how many car crashes I saw? It was like 1 per week, and some of them were like really bad, like really bad. And there was this one, and it was this girl, and she had her license, her full license, for like 3 whole days. And next door to the gas station is like an elementary school. And so she was pulling like out, I don't know why I said that, that's so irrelevant. Anyway, she was pulling out of the gas station, and someone was flying down the main road and hit her. And it wasn't her fault at all, but she's never driven again. From what my knowledge, she never drove again because, well, I know that because, so like 2 days later, me and my coworker, we witnessed the crash, and her mother actually came in and to the gas station where I worked, and she asked for our numbers and stuff so we could be a witness if they have to take this to court, because the other person was trying to say it was her fault, even though I know it wasn't because I saw it happen. We never ended up having to go to court. I had a very good law teacher at the time when I was in high school, and she advised me what to do, and I did it, and I didn't have to go to court. But anyway, and so basically the mother of that girl was telling me like, oh, she's like terrified to drive again. This dude has ruined her life, and she was really hurt. So yeah, it's not my driving that scares me, it's other people's. But I'm happy that my boyfriend got his license, because now we can go out and do fun things all the time. The only people that live in my house right now, well, I have a lot of people in my house, but the only people with their license are my uncle and my dad. So yeah, I live with a lot of people. I live with keep in mind I am 20, but also keep in mind, before you comment like, hey, if you're 20, why don't you move out? I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. Please look up the housing crisis that we have right now. There's no place to move. Also, it is, and I kid you not, $5,000 a month for a studio apartment in a bad part of town. Like, you just can't do it. People are renting off their couches for $1,000. So, yeah, that's why. But, what was I gonna say? I was saying something along those lines. Oh, to people in my house, I live with my uncle, me, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my boyfriend all live here. And my boyfriend has lived here since he was 17. And my brother did live here, but he does not anymore. He lives with his girlfriend now. So, yeah. big house. Big family, but big house. And so, yeah, that's kind of the vibes. So yeah, I ran out of things to say already. It's only 5 minutes in the video, but this is a really short video. I think it's only like 10 minutes long. I did not take long to build this cafe at all, which shocked me because it is kind of a big space, but I guess I was just kind of quick with building it. Yeah, so this is the cafe space. In the center, I kind of did this like long bar table type of thing, and then I end up kind of closing it off and making it kind of like a kitchen behind it that you can sit at, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, I ended up putting some menus and stuff up there, and there is this little room over there, like you can see it on the left of where this cafe place is, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I quite literally closed it off, make it like what I'm doing right now, and I put 2 doorways, and I turned it into a room with just a games table. So I guess you can come here and you can use the games table if you'd like, but that's the only thing in that room. So yeah, I just didn't know what to do, to be honest. And here I am putting some tables down because it's a cafe and you need one. Now, I know that the original lot, I think it's called South Square Coffee, so I kept the name of it. But the original lot had this like separate space in the cafe for book club, kind of. Because if you forget, this is get together. Main feature of that pack was clubs. So they try to kind of add like a club space for each lot. And so in the original one, it had like this little book club space where it had like couches and tables and stuff, and it had behind like a door where the clubs could lock from. But I ended up getting rid of that because I didn't like the way the door looked, so I just added a regular get-together door. But I did kind of keep that idea and that vision and went with a book club room as well. There's also upstairs that's kind of like a cafe, computer cafe type of thing, where there is a bunch of more seating and there's a bunch of computers and stuff that you can use if you come here. And as you definitely noticed by now, the color scheme of this build is definitely black and beige and white and some brown. I went very neutrals and things like that. I don't know. I just thought it looked good. So that's kind of the vibe. With the other builds though, I find myself using a lot of black and brown and the highlight colors. Like, you guys will see the lounge coming up, but for the lounge I did purple, black, and purple and black. And I think I already showed you the library. Yeah, I did. So the library is like brown and black. And then I did some other lots. I did a spa. That's in, you guys will see the spa and a restaurant and a pool lot coming soon. And those all have pretty bright contrast except for the restaurant. But yeah, out of all of the lots I built for Windenburg so far, I think the restaurant that you guys will be seeing very soon is my all-time favorite thing. It's my favorite community lot I've ever built. So good. But yeah, this is me now furnishing this little book club space. As I said, it didn't take me very long to build like this whole build. Community lots take me a short time because I feel like a lot of the time it is quite literally just placing tables and chairs down in a room and calling it a day. There's like not much you can really do in community lots. I definitely try my best. Like, I add all kinds of things and details in, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many things. And I've gotten to the habit, even if you don't have Growing Together, I use a lot of packs, and I'm sorry about that because I tend to do that in all my builds. I'm not one of those people who can build with just the base game or just a pack. I suck at it, actually. But in all of my community lots I've been building lately, I've been putting changing tables in the bathrooms, even if, like, you know, a baby is probably not going to be there. I didn't put it in the lounge or the nightclubs because I hope you're not bringing your kid there. But I do add them to like cafes and libraries and pool lots, and there's one in the restaurant. There's, even though when my Sims have like a baby or a toddler or an infant or a toddler, I never make them go to restaurants because what are you going to do with a baby? They can't eat there. There's nothing to do. In fact, there's like not even snappable high chairs to like the tables at the restaurants. It's like a whole thing. So unless you just like put your baby down and then into the high chair when you get there, and then feed them something from the little snack menu they have, and they're like when you click on them. But besides that, I don't see the point. So I don't know, but maybe you bring them here just because why not? So yeah, maybe we'll just let them sit on the floor while you eat. Maybe that's what you want to do. I don't know. Back like the Sims 3 days. So yeah, I'm kind of cluttering up this book club space, but we're pretty much done with this video. That felt extremely quick. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe because we are on this save file journey together. It's quite literally all I do on my channel now. So I guess if you want to watch me, that's what we're going to be doing here because I'm so fascinated with this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I should have started my outro later because now I have nothing to say. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye everybody.